Good morning, everybody. It's a wonderful day to wake up. I got to get the day rolling, but I decided to shoot videos today, little bits and clips and pieces of my storage building that I just cleaned out, and that storage building also had a bunch of other things in there compiled together that was out of other storage buildings that I bought, and I figured that, you know, hey, why not share it with out there of what people that I've share with people out there. Excuse me, I'm not awake yet all the way. Share with people out there what I've found in the storage units. So I got to get the day rolling. Hey, do any of y'all ever dry shave? I do it all the time. Some people just says it tears up their face. Me, I don't like it because it gets all clogged up in the razor, and it just, you got to sit there and wash the razor and tap it and beat on it, and so the way I do it is I dry shave. I don't know if it's my skin's just used to it, but through the years I've just always dry shaved. Mainly because, well, I just do. I don't like that cream on there, you know. And right now it's kind of itching and hurting and on fire, and I'm fixing to reach over here and grab the bottle of alcohol and douse it down. Burn it all at once, get it all done with, you know. It's just me. I'd rather go through a little pain than have to go through the pain in the ass pleasure. But I'll tell you a good way to wake up every morning. Y'all probably think I'm nuts, man, but I keep a bottle of this Worcestershire sauce, and to wake me up, no kidding, I love that stuff. I love that stuff. I don't think it hurts you, because you eat it anyways on a steak or whatever. But it sure does wake you up quick, see? Man, why is all these glares in my house? Everywhere there's a light, there's a glare. Boy, I hate this phone. I just wish I could... It's coming, man. It's coming. Everybody says that I'm covering up the microphone on one of the last videos that I shot. I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can. Don't know where the microphone is on this phone. Maybe I'd need to look. Maybe if I'm a dummy, I need to look at it and find out where it is, so I don't bother everybody. But here's one thing that I found at on storage unit. It says dream, because I think that everybody should have a dream. A couple of other things that I have. Come on. They're Harley-Davidson cards. I think they probably postcards that you buy, you send your friends, but I don't want to. I don't want to ever send them off. Make sure. Oops. Sorry, I can't see the screen and do that at the same time. I guess I could flip the screen. Let's flip the screen. Just have to edit together. I guess this is the introduction card. And it's just pictures. This was taken back in the day, man, of old Harley-Davidsons. racing. And them first Harley-Davidsons, man, they look a lot like a bicycle with a motor on it. I guess that's what they originally were. Somebody had to have taken a bicycle sometime and just put motors on it. That's what they're doing now, but they finally evolved into other things, you know, more structure, more support, more balance, ability, not so light. Here's a good one. Look at this. It says, well, you can't see it, but it says Harley-Davidson. Yeah, you can a little bit. Harley-Davidson Motor Company. That was the first one they ever had. Can you believe that? First one they ever had. I wonder what kind of car that is in the background. Huh. Oh, it's not a car, it's a desk with, and this over here is just another motorcycle. Let's see if I can read this one for you. Davis Harley. Oh, this is his driver's license. Or maybe it's, no, it's a receipt for a Harley-Davidson when you bought it. Or your ID tag number or something, I don't know. What is that? A Harley-Davidson ice cream truck. Or just something to tote stuff around in, I guess. I don't know. Looks like an ice cream motorcycle thing. That'd be neat to have an ice cream truck like that. I think I'd make a lot of money. Look at that one. That's when they first started coming alive, man. Maybe painting a sidecar. Hey, here's a neat looking one. Look at this. Tire delivery. Tire delivery! That's what I want to get. I want to get a bike with a sidecar on it because I can't hold a bike up anymore with this foot. I'm just scared to even get on two wheels again. Harley-Davidson. Wow. Didn't even know one of those existed. Look at this one. It's got the pedal crank on it. I guess that's the way they came all crated up in the box. You had to take them apart, put them together. There's an assembly line again. Sidecars, or that thing that we seen earlier. Here's when they evolved to a little bit bigger office area. Oh, and this is when they really evolved and got big. Uh-huh. Wow. And that's all the pictures that I got. That's all I have for now. I'm going going to cut the camera off, and I'll just keep cutting the camera on when I come across interesting things and piece this together for y'all. Yeah, I got a lot of interesting stuff in storage that I've been dying just to have in the house, so when I get down I can just go play with the things that I have, or pilfer through my stuff and just reminisce. And yeah, that's a word in Texas, pilfer. We use the word pilfer. Pilfer means you're going through, digging through stuff. That's what my grandpa used to tell me. He used to say, quit pilfering. In other words, quit digging through his crap. Anyway, I'm going to cut the camera off for now, but yeah, that's pretty neat. Hey, here's a nice one that I come across. It was something that I built, that I made. This is this is a rain lamp. I don't know if if you people out there don't know what a rain lamp is, but I took it apart because well, I fixed on it. You know, it was something that my mama had around since I was a little a little kid, about 5 years old. But it used to have two children inside here holding an umbrella, and then these fishing strings right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. You probably can't, but these are fishing strings right here. And what it is I had to restring this. You know, I've already restring it twice, and through the years when the oil travels down those fishing strings, that fishing string gets weak and it breaks. But the concept of the thing is you got to string it through all these little holes, and these little holes up here. The string's got to go through the little hole right there, and then this is what happens. You fill the top up with oil, like mineral oil, clear oil, up here, and it sits up here, and this hole right here is where the oil is pumped up through this tube. Through this tube right here, inside that tube, and then there's a little hole down here on the other end, and see the tube, and then that sits in a reservoir down here, and there's a pump down there, and my pump went out on this one. It went out, and then as well as the fishing strings were broke, because you know you just got to restring them if you're going to keep them. You got to learn to restring them, and I would make my fishing string do it at an angle and make them crisscross, and then when you fill it up, those little drops of oil come through these little holes right here, and it rains. And this thing right here is a Harley. It's a guy inside of a crystal ball that's on his Harley, and it's sold by, I don't know if it's, yeah, it is. It's sold by Harley-Davidson, but my camera's not focusing on that. It's blurry. Yeah, the footage on this one's blurry. Let me try to wipe the camera off. Yeah, that's much better, ain't it? Sorry about that, y'all. I ain't going to back up the footage now. But yeah, anyway, Harley-Davidson. Well, maybe it ain't that better anyway. Still can't read. But it's a Harley-Davidson, and it's a kind of like a music box. You stick a battery in it. So I wired it up to where I could flip a switch. Added a switch, and then little light comes on in there, and it lights up, and then it'd be raining. And, you know, this thing was made where you shake it up and play the music. Well, I didn't want to shake it up and play the music. I can't understand why anybody would want to ride a bike in the snow. Anyway, now I've rode in the rain, and got to be real careful when you ride in the rain, but that was my lamp, and I put a blue light up in there to where it would make the oil drops, because they're just lined up all the way down. It's beautiful when it's done. And I am going to rethread that thing and buy another pump for it, because that was one of my favorite things to watch. Whenever I was just thinking things out in my head, I would turn that lamp on and watch it rain for a little while, and just sometimes think about consequences for actions, sometimes think about how to solve a problem at work, sometimes think about things. And I would just remember staring at my rain lamp. My rain lamp was a part of me that made me fix myself. Anyway, I'm going to probably put all this footage together and go ahead and shoot it out there and upload it. Give my son a break. All this moving and everything, man, I tell you. And give my foot a break as well. This crap's killing me, man. Anyway, I'll catch y'all later. Till next time.
Oh, and one more thing. I want to tell somebody, some people something, man. I shot a video about a mouse or a rat that got on my property, man, and or got inside my property in my storage building, and I had to take the responsibility of catching him by putting a sticky trap out, and it's better to have that out of my house. The only one thing I should have did, I should have just smashed him on the outside of the house, but man, there ain't no blood and guts going anywhere, I don't think. I didn't hit him that hard. I just hit him hard enough, 2 inches from his head, and just bashed it in. But this channel's real. I mean, dadgummit, man, did I make a mistake? I mean, I'm just a person having to protect my family from diseases and stuff, And I'll let y'all go and shoot another video about some more things. I got some real interesting things coming up, and I think I'm gonna probably I'll leave this one up there, but yeah, it falls along the lines of this. There's a lot of things that people have to do in the world, but you don't have to show everybody everything you do. You don't have to show them of you taking a shower, and I do have one matter of fact, me taking a shower. It's with my dog. I think it's called disgusting contractor issues, as well as a shower with as well as a shower with my dog. And I was showing everybody the bathroom that I built back in the day and taking my last shower in it. Of course, I had shorts on, but so that's just an example that I'm sorry if I made some people mad. And if you're gonna leave, just go ahead and leave. Just don't go away mad. Just go away. You know what I'm saying? And we'll just part our separate ways. But I didn't really mean to try to lose any subscribers. I was just keeping it real and what people have to go through. That's what the channel's about. That little piece of a show there. That just gives you the perfect example. That little piece showing y'all that and having to deal with the trolls picking at me for that is not even compared to what the trolls have been doing to me all this time, and on problems with myself and having to deal with a person being like me, and each day goes by and I get a little easier to talk about it, and it's just, I'm blessed to have this channel, man. It's a great channel, and I love it. It keeps me straight, man. It really does. And I'm sorry if people find some things in my life offensive, and I'll try to really think about something before I've always had a problem with that, man. You always think about, I'm so hyperactive in my brain, sometimes I say things without even thinking about it, and I say them at the wrong times, and that's bit me in my rear a lot of times and caused friends not to be my friend no more, because I didn't think about what I was fixing to say before I said it. And this is a perfect example of maybe I need to think about what I put out there before I put it out there and what it might cause. So I hope it don't hurt me too bad, but I guess this is one way to break them in, huh? See y'all later. Peace.